Assalamu alaikum and hello everybody. In yesterday's class we had seen how to locate some irrational numbers like root 2 on number line, and in today's class we will be learning how to locate another irrational number called as root 3 on the number line. These two examples are example problems in the textbook. They are not a part of exercise, but it is essential for us to know how to locate root 2 and root 3 on number line before we move on to just one exercise question, which is root 5. So in today's class we will be learning root 3 on number line, and in tomorrow's class we will be learning how to locate root 5 on number line. I hope you all have understood how to locate root 2 on number line, because only by using that concept we can also locate root 3 on number line. So if I have to locate root 3 on number line, my first step will be I'll have to repeat the same construction steps that I did for root 2. Let us recall what we had done. So to locate root 3, first we should locate root 2. So we'll take a number line and mark the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3 up to anything you want. I think 2 or 3 digits will be more than enough. And what we should make sure is that the distance that we have taken between each unit will be same. Otherwise the problem may differ and you may not get exact value. So once that is over, we'll have to measure what is this with the help of compass, the distance from 0 to 1 of 1 unit, and then keep the compass here, and then first if you want you can always draw a straight line, no problem, and then measure this much distance from 0 to 1, keep the compass here and the needle of the compass here, and cut an arc exactly of this much centimeter, and then join this. So this was 1 centimeter. This was also 1 centimeter. By using Pythagoras theorem, we have proved that this is root 2. So I called this as A, this as B, and this as C. But our construction is not completed yet. What was our next step, or the last step of root 2? We have to measure with the help of compass from A to C, and then cut an arc from C. So when I cut, I will measure from A to C, and when I cut an arc, the arc will come somewhere here, and that exactly will give us the value of root 2. And so even if I want to represent root 3 on number line, this is going to be the first step. Follow the same steps that we have done for root 2. Now there are 2 or 3 extra steps more for root 3. What I have to do next is I'll have to take protractor and measure 90 degree exactly from this point. So I don't have a protractor now. What I'll do is to make you understand. Imagine I have a protractor here which I'll keep it in this direction. Okay. So on protractor here I'll get 90 degree, isn't it? So I have to mark that 90 degree and draw one straight line exactly from 90 degree to the point C. Keep protractor at this point C, mark 90 degree with your pencil, and then draw a straight line of 90 degree up to C. I hope you have understood how to position your protractor there. So this will be C, and this we have cut an arc. So I have kept the protractor like this in this direction, and suppose 90 degree comes here, I will draw one straight line of 90 degree here. What I have to do next is, again I have to measure the same distance from A to B, same distance. I will keep the compass here and I will cut an arc. Whatever distance I have here, same distance should be measured with the help of compass. Keep it on C and cut an arc, and after cutting, join up to A. So this line was root 2, and therefore this line will be called as root 3. But we have to prove this by making use of Pythagoras theorem. So A, B and C I have. Let me call this point as D. So this point will be E. Okay. So I'll repeat the steps again. Please understand what we have done to locate root 3 on number line. We took a regular number line, gave proper spacing or distance between each number, and once that is over, we took AB distance and kept it on B and cut equal distance and draw a line, join AC. From A to C, I will measure with the help of compass and cut an arc that will give us root 2. For root 3, after doing that step, I should keep my protractor at C and measure 90 degree and draw one straight line of 90 degree. Once that is over, I'll again measure what is AB, the length of AB with the help of compass. I'll keep the compass here and I'll cut an arc. After cutting the arc, join this point up to A and call this point as B. Right? Once that is over, what I should now do is, I'll have to measure from A to E. From A to E, I'll have to measure from the compass. Measure A to E from the compass and cut another arc. Take compass, measure from A to E and cut another arc. I hope you have understood that. So, what I'll do here is, I have taken the compass and I have measured from here, and from here, I'll cut another arc. So, this line will represent root 3, this line will represent root 2. That means root 2 value will come here on number line and root 3 value will come here on the number line. So, in the last step, if you have confusion, what you should do, take your compass from A to E, measure it, extend the compass up to here, just make one big arc up to this step and that point. So, this is E, let me call this point as F. So, this point F will represent root 3. Now, let us make use of Pythagoras theorem and then see what will be the answer. So, I will take this triangle called as AEC, and if I draw it in this way, C is 90 degree, so C will come here, E and A. So, one value was already root 2 and this value was 1. How much ever we had here, same thing we have cut arc here also. So, this is 1, this is root 2, right? So, EC is 1 and AC is root 2 and AE should be root 3. Let us prove that with the help of Pythagoras theorem. How will we use Pythagoras theorem for this right angle triangle? Hypotenuse square, which is AE square, is equal to, which are the other two sides? AC and EC. AC square plus EC square. If you have confusions about Pythagoras theorem, please refer yesterday's video, you will understand what is Pythagoras theorem. So, AE square is equal to, the value of AC is root 2, so I get root 2 square plus the value of EC is 1, which is 1 square. AE square is equal to, whenever I have square and root, it can be cancelled directly. So 2 is remaining plus 1 square is 1 ones are 1. I get 2 plus 1. So AE square is equal to 2 plus 1 is 3. AE is equal to square gets shifted on the other side, that becomes root 3. So I got the value of AE as root 3. So to do Pythagoras theorem, I have made use of this triangle. Please see how I am placing. I have made use of this triangle AEC. It is like this. I have just shifted like this and drawn it like this for you to understand. So I hope you have understood how to construct root 3 on the number line. Please do this problem. Repeat root 2 and root 3 on your own and do the constructions once again of root 2 and root 3 on the number line and send this homework on Google Classroom app. Please let me know if there are any doubts. Looking at your response, if you need revision of how to do root 2 and root 3, I'll do it again as a revision in the next class. Please keep learning. Thank you very much for watching the video.